You most likely clicked on this video because you depend on what other people are thinking of you. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you leave that way of thinking in the past. I'm gonna start with this. If you're attached to what other people think of you, you'll never be yourself. And if life will teach you something, it's that being yourself is the only truly useful thing you can do. Some of you might not get it. How is being yourself useful? True usefulness comes from being what you are. For example, I'm gonna give you a tree. The fruits and the oxygen are a byproduct of the tree being itself. And the same holds true for us. We do useful things by being ourselves. Now you may ask, but aren't I always myself? Okay, so let's look at the tree again. Several things can stop the tree from being itself, such as a lack of sunlight, a lack of water, or a lot of competition in the environment. There are obstacles stopping the tree from being, so being yourself is the same as overcoming your own obstacles. You probably still wonder, how does being attached to what other people think of me stop me from being myself? When you're being yourself, you have to be willing to violate people's expectations of you. You have to be willing to disappoint them. You have to be willing for them to react negatively. But someone who is attached to what other people think of them is not willing to take that risk. So they end up being who others want them to be, rather than them being themselves. Now, what can you do if you depend on what other people think of you? You're attached to what other people think of you because you're dependent on their opinion for security. But if your relationship depends on satisfying someone's expectations, it's not really a relationship. You're just a prisoner of someone's idea of you. Let's give you an example. If you sell water in the desert, does it matter what people think of you? If you can truly produce something valuable, their opinions do not matter at all. But how can you make something of value? That's just like asking how the tree makes its fruit. I'll put it like this. A tree is imprisoned by a lack of water, sunlight, and competition. When the tree breaks out of these prisons, when it becomes completely free, the fruit is the natural outcome. It's not about how you can produce something of value, but how you can become free. When you break free from all your prisons, your fruit comes of its own accord. I'm going to end the video with a quote from Marcus Aurelius, from who I got inspired to make this video. Don't waste your time here worrying about other people, unless it affects the common good.